I give you the flowers, the birds and the bees, sun, and this world round my own. Hey, collectors, I give you everything. It's your girl, the Grieving Empress. Back at it again. Someone said, sign me. So, no, someone, it's getting Passover Love One. I feel like, even before Joseph passed away, that I connected with the spirit realm, not in an insidious sixth sense type of way, maybe in a seventh sense type of way, if that makes any sense. It's like it was more of a, it was always more of a telepathic thing, not something I could physically see, but always could spiritually sense. Um, so someone said, if this world were mine, they'd give you everything. So someone is saying from beyond the spirit realm, guys, if they could come back here, they'd give you everything. So even if you and this person were at odds, I would love to think that my baby father feels this way. He was he was mean to me, but he rightfully had the right to be the way he was with me. You know, in the last few years or so, he was definitely a good man that I fumbled, um, and so it would be a surprise to even me here in the physical that he would even feel this way. But as far as the collective goes, for sure, there's someone beyond the realm that is very proud and watching you from behind the veil do what they thought you always had in you. Um, Not for nothing, my baby father was the only person, not just in a relationship, that ever truly loved me unconditionally for exactly who I was. He may not have liked a lot of things about me, but he accepted these things about me. 2:14 on my clock, and that's his birthday. So Aquarius energy in the building, passed over loved one spirit in the building. Um, I came to actually talk to my generational curse breakers, but I see that we're not going to go that way. I don't think we are. So let's just see what I pulled so far. I said my prayer already, but for the sake, I'll say it again. Thank you, God. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Calling. Thank you, angels and archangels, for my gifts. Thank you, ancestors. Please rebuke all negative energy. Please protect my energy and the energy of anyone that can hear me. Any negative energy will be rebuked and returned to sender and transform into peace, protection, and abundance. Amen, amen. Let go. Okay, so the first energy out, guys, Four of Pentacles in reverse to the Three of Swords. So there's someone here holding on to your energy, to their connection with you, somehow, some way. There's also something to do with money as well. So someone could be holding on to your money as well. This could be third party situation. Here we go with the kitten plays, with the house parties. But it also could be a third party situation as far as a lawyer, seedy lawyer. I just heard the seedy lawyer. What the hell? 3:33 on my clock. But it also could be like the baby mother of an ex and their baby mother. That's for someone. A toxic situation, toxic family member and a seedy lawyer. Okay. Or a toxic sibling. Some of you might have twins as siblings. That's for someone. Wow, I don't know what's going on here. This is the term, guys. Okay, yes, deceit, mental illness, or strange. This is someone that is either trying to make it seem like you have a mental illness, that is trying to make you seem like you're a disgrace to the family, maybe, or as being deceitful in some type of way. And I had 412, which is on my clock, which is my mother's birthday. A very deceitful magician in reverse herself, who has tried to do these very same things. So that applies to someone. Somebody might have a toxic parent, low vibrational karmic feminine for a mother, or vice versa, or low vibrational toxic masculine for a father. To also apply to the older daughter dynamic. If you don't know about the older daughter dynamic, go ask your oldest sibling if they are female. Ask them what I'm talking about. It's a lot of money concern here, and it's not giving romantic. Is that what? And I knew I didn't say it's here for the generational curse breaker. And this is where it's giving. It's giving something stolen from you as far as money. Someone stole your money, guys, or stole some type of inheritance that belonged to you, and there's some type of corrupt lawyer involved. It's funny because, like I tell you guys all the time, I pull the cards first, and then I let it tell the story. What I stopped doing was pulling a lot, because I don't want it to seem fabricated or staged in any way. Like, oh, I pulled those specific cards so I could tell a specific story. No, yes, I had intent, which is what all the tarot readers do. I had intent on coming here to pull for generational curse breakers. However, what I started to do is pull half and then pull with you guys so that the story can be told to us together. So I pulled up to here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I pulled the first. Wow, that's funny. 8. Which is like my baby father again. Yeah, definitely pass over loved ones all over this. So, oh my god. Someone stole something that was inherited from someone that passed on. I have pulled a reading like this before, and I joked around with you guys like, I gotta have a conversation with my baby father's mother. I never had any. We had money conversations when he passed away, but to my knowledge, what was given was supposed to be given. I got what was gotten was getting. You know what I'm saying? Everything was in order on my end. I have no complaints. And me and my baby father talked a lot about finances anyway. So, you know, we always wanted to make sure we had for the boy. Never had nothing to do with what I had for me, what he had for himself, or when he was in a relationship, you know, what he did for her. That was none of my business. What was my business is what we had for the child. 707 on my cloud, Cancer energy. Cancer can be involved, Jesus Christ. But, like I said in the beginning, it's giving very much Passover love one. I said that earlier. But what I see here is that someone loved you enough to leave you something when they transition, and someone else, this magician in reverse, has stolen it. And they're trying to make you seem like you don't deserve it in some way, or their deceit in this is very much jealousy and like to stop you from rising, because you're the star, which is what we got after the magician in reverse. But also on the star card we have theft as well. So we'll see what fell out in a second. The star is giving very much you and your energy right now. It's a live show, ladies and gentlemen. My child. Someone tried to very much interrupt you in some way, because that's what he just did. But yeah, where I'm getting money from with theft in the star card, I'm also getting abandonment. So it's giving very much, this is someone in your family or in a family that abandoned you in some way, and then they tried to punish you by stealing your shit. Okay, either energetically or physical money. It could be energetic money as well. Stealing your light is the same thing as stealing your money. Okay. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, though, I got financial worry, greed, and corruption. This is someone that's very greedy, who was in their own head about their own shit, not realizing they were stealing from not only a star, but stealing from someone who didn't deserve it. And I'm going to pause here for a second, because I just really want to understand something to people. You're not God. You don't get to decide who the fuck deserves what. And it really be the audacity for me that motherfuckers who don't even deserve the air they breathe, that's talking about what somebody deserve or don't deserve. It's crazy to me. You ain't nobody to tell nobody what they deserve. Just like I couldn't tell you didn't deserve to breathe just now, I can't really tell you that. I can say it, but I can't necessarily put that energy out there. However, how dare I tell you you don't deserve your blessings from the universe? Who the fuck am I? So don't let nobody tell you what the fuck you deserve. You deserve everything that you get, good or bad. You deserve it. Because most of the time the bad that happens is so you learn something and become better. So a motherfucker telling you what you don't deserve or deserve something, maybe you need to worry about yourself and focus on you. Stop worrying about what somebody else is doing and focus on your life. Maybe that's why you're so thirsty and busy and greedy and corrupted. You're so worried about the wrong shit, the wrong people's business. Oh, okay. Anyway, so after Ace of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Four Swords. So someone here is a passive-aggressive, narcissistic, greedy loser. That's what we have there. Four of Cups in reverse is giving you guys a totally out of the loop on this. You have no idea what's going on, and you're not supposed to, because it's not supposed to affect you in that way. Yes, it's going to affect you when this all unfolds, because let me explain something else. The universe sees everything. It's no matter who you're plotting and scheming. I don't care how many times you got away with it in the past. You never know how high. I saw something that said, check the rank. Check the spiritual rank before you start moving. You never know who's divinely protected. You never know who's a chosen one. You never know who got the big step of ancestors behind them. You never know. I got a reading done one time that said that there was a very strong deity, not an ancestor of mine, just a deity floating through realms, that maybe saw me play one day, or saw me get bullied one day, or saw my mother being weird one day, or saw a friend being fake one day, and took a liking to me and has been watching me all my life, secretly protecting me behind the scenes. Just a random goddess going about her business, watching something go on, and saying, I'm gonna stick with this one, see what's going on here. You should watch who you step, because you never know who's stepping behind them energetically. See, people get it fucked up and get it confused and get it twisted and think because you're physically by yourself that spiritually you got spiritual bodyguards behind you. And you may have caught me now, you may have caught me then, but my stepper's gonna step eventually, and then you'll find out. Fuck around and find out if you want to. Shit, accidentally. No, don't act. Okay, anyway. So yeah, you're in isolation. Most likely you got rid of these whack ass people, places, and things, like myself, and went about your business. So you're in your own bubble, you're in your own light, and I'm suddenly, for some reason, super thirsty. So somebody is super fucking thirsty, like super thirsty to be in your business, super thirsty to find out what you got going on, super thirsty to take you down. But meanwhile, you either in your Nine of Cups era, or you have a Knight of Cups coming towards you, male or female. But it tells where you go. But you got romance coming in, and you're intuitively you know something's coming for you. Meanwhile, the more you balance yourself out, the more you put your naysayers, your haters, your toxic family, your toxic friends, ex-lovers, the more you put motherfuckers in two of swords and take back your energy and put people, places, and things where the fuck they belong, which is most likely to fuck out your face. The more you sit in Five of Cups reverse energy, accept, forgive, and find peace, the more justice will prevail in your favor. Okay, you cannot live in bitterness, hate, envy, and evil. You know how much my people who were against me would love that I was sad and bitter and angry and carrying that hate still, because there was a time where I was, and now it makes sense to me why my life was the way it was at that time, which is why my life is so much better now, because I've let go, I've released, and I've let those people to the streets where they belong, the fuck out my face where they belong, the fuck out my energy where I belong. I thought just the physical was enough, but you have to energetically and spiritually release people to prosper on. You cannot let shit take you down. You cannot let shit make you into the people who hurt you. You cannot. You will be exactly like them if you do. And most of the time people will be mad at you because they stuck all their lives, stayed bitter, angry, delusional, and mentally unfit all their lives, and they're mad at you for finding your peace. Don't let that. The best peace, the best revenge is peace. Find you some. Okay? It's going to be hard, yeah. There are a lot of times where I want to step out of my healing and go right back to the shits. You know what I'm saying? And get it on. But I have to realize I've prospered better internally and physically when I've let people have exactly what they want. Mm-hmm. And eventually, the universe will work itself out. I promise you that. Okay. Um, but with the Ace of Cups, there's someone so in love with you, they're gonna come tell you something about this. Like, I feel like someone involved, or maybe who knew something about this and just maybe chose the first. And that's another thing. Neutral parties, yeah, you pussy. I don't like that shit. When the shit happened with me and my mother, it was very much pick a side. Motherfuckers who like to act like they don't want to pick a side, them motherfuckers is weak. You too pussy to be on either opposition. You don't want to make nobody mad, so you choose no other option, which is nothing. Get you a backbone. Get you some strength. Because motherfuckers who chose no sides was just as weak and just a, or not, you're not on my side, you was in my way too. You're just as much the enemy as the enemy. That's how I see it. And that's how it should be. Because motherfuckers that should have been there wasn't. And then didn't understand why they had to fall to one band, one sound. Everybody goes down. Everybody goes down. A lot of people be too weak to stand for nothing. They won't even stand up for their own kids. Anyway, yep, this is definitely someone that you don't even see coming with the Seven of Swords. That was part of this betrayal, part of this takedown, part of this backstabbery, liarery, philandery. And they're coming in at Nine of Pentacles. They're actually coming in because they're guilty as fuck, and they feel bad because they realize the light and shining star that you are now, that this was wrong, they shouldn't have did this to you, whatever the case may be. Let me tell somebody something now. If you got anything that belongs to me, you better do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor, because if I find out after the fact, but the Justice card is out here, so whatever you don't know, you will. Whatever is not seen will be. And like my raggedy ass mother used to say, what doesn't come out in a wash will definitely come out in a rinse. For somebody who has such a dirty load, she always had the hits. But anyways, and like I said, someone is coming pretty fast too. That was definitely a part of this shit. They're coming in. Also, they're coming in because the Wheel of Fortune card is out here at 17:15 on my clock. So you definitely might find this out sometime around my birthday. Listen, anybody comes to me on my birthday, I'm punching you dead in your shit, okay? Because what we're not gonna do is fuck up my birthday with bullshit. Whatever it is, can wait till after. Don't even write me or talk to me about shit between now and my birthday. I don't give a fuck if you write me the 16th in the morning. I can work that. But a motherfucker trying to fuck up my birthday with information that you ain't tell me at all yet, so you couldn't wait 2 weeks? I'm gonna punch you dead in your shit. I tell you no lie, I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care about the message either. We can talk about it after, but I'm dead gonna just deck your shit, because ain't no fucking way. Out of all the days behind me, you pick my day to fuck it up. Watch out for people who like to tell you shit on important days, or like to bring negative information on days you feel positive. It be motherfuckers. I remember being friends with a bitch who couldn't wait to fuck up my day. She couldn't wait to tell me a lash was out of place. She couldn't wait to tell me a wig was tilted. She couldn't wait to try to play me in some way and try to mask it as trying to look out for me. Watch out for them bitches. Fellas, you too. Watch out for the nigga who always trying to tell you your shape up ain't not right. Always trying to tell you that your fit ain't fair when you try to cut your ass on. Watch out for them niggas. I used to tell my ex that about this nigga he used to hang out with. That nigga always got something to say. You need to watch out for that nigga. And lo and behold, that nigga tried to swing on his mama or some shit. Anyway. So yeah, well, Wheel of Fortune is turning. You're in the I heard you're not in the business of Ten of Wands. That's what I just heard. While you achieve and strive, and while you achieve, these people are in strife. That's what I'm saying. While you strive for better and do greater, these people are in Five of Swords. They're probably amongst each other. It's giving multiple people are involved, and it's giving fighting amongst each other as well. And this Knight of Pentacles that's coming to tell you the truth, or to come to tell you about this plot and scheme that's going on, they're causing Five of Swords within the group. There's already a Seven of Wands of energy of resistance, because whoever started this crusade against you is most likely in competition with you, they're jealous of you, they're envious of you. Like I said, you guys, they wanted you to be an Eight of Swords, but you're not in self-imprisonment. You're in fortitude. You're in your happy place, your happy space. Yeah, High Priestess in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. The Nine of Cups. So yeah, all the stuff that was coming to you was blocked. You were spiritually protected. You're highly blessed and favored. And you're in the Nine of Cups energy and most likely independent too. So you motherfuckers had to form an army against you by yourself. 2002 is significant. That might have been the year that this magic shit started. If you're my age, I'll be 36. That was the year you turned 13. That's interesting. Those of you with spiritual gifts, remember in Halloween Town where if Marnie didn't start her training by the time she was 13, she would lose her powers? It's kind of like that. This person wanted you to lose your spiritual gifts because your spiritual gifts are what's going to make you wealthy. I don't know where that just came from, but it's going to make you wealthy in spirit and in finances. It's going to make you shine inside and out. It's going to be your physical and your spiritual. And someone knew this since you were a baby or since you were a teenager. Or the year you turned 13. 13 is also cycles closing, so it's definitely somebody, a karmic cycle you close, and generational curse you broke as well. Get a lawyer. I don't even know what getting a lawyer necessarily even means. Like, can you even just go get a lawyer? Somebody needs to get a lawyer. Let's get some angel messages going, and then we get out of here. Because there's clearly a spirit behind the veil that wants you to know they left you something and you did not get it. For some reason, it's not giving me recent death either. This is someone who died many years ago, probably. For some of you, this is someone who died a long time ago. The archangels are all over this, you guys, so you're definitely going to find out about this. And for some reason, you're going to find out about this feeling. You intuitively feel it. And mind you, a lot of things are going to happen all at once. I feel like there's good news and there's bad news. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally good news and bad news. That's going to happen here. You guys are going to get some money of some sort, some love of some sort, but you're also going to get this news of this theft, this deception, this betrayal as well. At the same time. So it's a balance. Everything is balancing out. That's fine. So like I said, Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael are all over this. God's strongest soldiers. They're supporting you in your healing work, and they're working very closely with you and protecting and guiding you through this situation. So they're going to reveal all that needs to be seen. You most likely prayed for unforeseen to be seen. If you prayed for that recently as well, then yeah, they're going to deliver. So be prepared soon, guys, for this shocking revelation of something you most likely already intuitively knew anyway. So don't let your emotions get the best of you, in case, you know, people who, like, for some reason, which is so fucking weird to me, motherfuckers that be in the dead wrong always want to be the most combative. Like, sit the fuck down. You're dead wrong. You need to be sitting down with your tail between your legs, shutting the fuck up, and be glad that nobody smoked you. Like, for real. The entitlement of narcissistic karmics pissed me the fuck off. There's so much entitlement for a raggedy motherfucker who needs to be put down, like the dog that they are. If you ask me. Anyway, align your chakras, guys. You don't know what that is? Go find out and go do it. Somebody's not aligned. You leave yourself open for attacks like that. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances. The little voices in your head that say you're crazy, you can't make it, you do this, that, and the third. That's the motherfucker trying to get into your head. Don't let that shit happen. One of the last things my mother said to my son was that I was crazy. This is the same woman. Anyway, and so I asked my son, do you think I'm crazy, son? He said, no, Mom, actually, I think Grandma's crazy. Like, that's what I think. My son is 8. Real story. On his father. That's a real story. My son is very smart. He's just like his dad. I swear. His dad comes out of his mouth so, especially ever since he passed away, it's just like he transferred so much of himself in him. Like, my son will say something and I'll be like, I know your father would have said the same thing in an adult way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes out kid-like. But I can hear it because I know him so well. And that usually a lot of times when your children say things to you, it'd be, and this is for someone as well, your child may have said something to you recently that may have seemed maybe like nothing or just child, you know, parent-child banter, but it was a message from a loved one in that what the child said. Also look at your kids' drawings or pictures. A child's drawing might have a message for you as well. Your angels and your spirit guides are trying to talk to you, and they're using ways that can relate to you. Um, you know, I speak to my spirit guides. I speak to my father. I speak to past over loved ones that I know are around me all the time, and they answer. They do in ways that I understand. Like earlier today, I got a message through song, which a lot of I didn't realize tarots. We get downloads through songs. I'm realizing that a lot of my gifts are amplified, and a lot of things I didn't think were gifts were gifts. It's just things I just thought I only did. Yeah, so pay attention to even like when you might be out in the street, especially if you live in New York like I do. You might be out in the street and like crazy people will just talk to you, and it'll be gibberish. You'll be like, "What the fuck was that?" A lot of times that's messages too. Reading between the lines, guys. Most of you can do that anyway. And speak positivity into your life. Stop letting the little voices. That's not you. That's motherfuckers that wish they was you, trying to take away the light in you. Don't trust those voices. Okay. 26 to be a significant as well. 26 years ago. 26 years old. 8, which is a very important number to me as well. You guys are earth angels. Okay, you're a light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. Which, if you like me, you know a lot of motherfuckers lack that. Within. Starts with fucking within. What the fuck is going on here? We got vegetarian, vegan again out here. So take care of your body, guys. You know, more fruits and vegetables. More my baby father all the time. Drink more water. Drink more water. Drink more water. So drink more water, okay, in honor of him, and it brings you closer to your gifts too. So you know what? I think I'll make me a little vegetable medley today. My son is gonna be so upset. Integrity. Make sure your actions align with your values and your inner knowingness. So if there's something you're doing, you know, you're not supposed to be doing, stop doing it, guys. We also have twin flame and heart chakra out here, so there's definitely a love released that's gonna be returned. I don't know where the fuck that even came from. I don't even talk like that. I feel like a book. But yeah, that was obviously spirit telling me to tell you guys. Love release will be returned. So do that with you guys well. The answer you seek is in your heart. So be open, guys, and be smart. I actually started a God box. Took a box. I took the box that a package I had came in. Not a big box, really small box. I wrote a bunch of affirmations and positive stuff on it, like a little barrier, a little spiritual barrier around it to solidify how I wanted to connect it to spirit, to connect it to God Himself. If you never heard of a God box, get you one, make you one. It's really easy. I took the box, and it was like I don't want to show you guys, I don't want to put that out there, but I took like a regular box that I had a small package come, it's like this big, and it fits enough paper in there. Like I wrote some things on a notebook paper, and I cut it with scissors, and I fold them, and I put them in there like a bereavement box, a bereavement box. Wow, a grievance box. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, someone, if you're going through grief, bereavement, yeah, put that in there as well. Sorry. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called the God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. And I saw instantaneous results. I ain't gonna hold you guys. Instantaneous results, I swear. Crown chakra, and I'm telling you, chakras are all in this deck. Align your chakras, guys. I'm telling you, it's really easy. A couple minutes a day, you'll see results. Pay attention to your ideas or their messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers, okay? Guys, I'm also starting personal readings. If you're interested, $11 for 11 minutes. Hit me up in my email for cash apps and exchanges. We can also do it via Zoom, Google Meet, as well. It doesn't have to be in person. And 11 minutes, $11, guys. Catch me while I'm cheap, because if I get any more popular, I will be raising prices, okay? I'll be for real, and I will play. Clean yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. So, yeah. Also, pay attention to how you feel, just in general, before, during, and after you hang with people. Especially if you have some type of concern of someone's integrity or someone's purpose or intent. Just pay attention to how you feel. Especially if you are having a sexual relationship with someone, pay attention to how your body feels after you have sex with this person. That tells you a lot. My ex used to come to my house, and a lot of times I used to be irritable, just out of nowhere, moody, and it would just be like an out of nowhere thing. And I remember one time specifically it happening, and me being like, I was fine like 20 minutes ago. What changed? And you know what changed? That nigga. He came to my house. And he brought all them dark ass entities, demonic attachments, and all the bitches that he was fucking energy into my house. Last one, guys. Books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or studying spiritual based books. So tell your story, guys. I'm telling you. Don't let nobody silence you. Okay, motherfuckers like to silence you because they like to take accountability for the bullshit that they do to you. Okay, a lot of people like to live in this delusional bubble they built for themselves, so they'll never have to be sorry for anything that they do, and they can live like they do, like the snakes in the grass that they are, peaceful and calm, biting and poisoning everything around them. No, throat chakra. Okay, tell your story. Tell your story. I wish the fuck somebody would. The fuck out my face. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Cause be ever so fucking for real. Don't let anybody ever silence you about fucking nothing. A lot of times people like to avoid accountability. So they want you to be quiet about the pain that they cause. No, fuck that. Fuck no. Alright guys, it's your girl. Oh, and do your manifestations. Because these work too. Let me be the one to tell. Okay? Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract the desired outcome. Let me tell you something else. If you have to pray for a motherfucker to get right, that's not a motherfucker you need to be with. Okay? Real love, unconditional love, and I don't care what kind of relationship it is, does not require you to chase after it, will never leave you in confusion, will never leave you in chaos, and will never leave you in space to wonder or wander. Because while a lot of people understand that, they'll leave you to wander, and it'll be all about you, and how you're so fucked up, and something's wrong with you. No! The next time a motherfucker leave you to wander the fuck somewhere else. Because motherfuckers be thinking you won't. Or thinking that you won't never. You gotta show motherfucker it can get like that. So they can understand it can get like that. Okay? You gotta leave motherfuckers where they fucked up the first time. .32 on my clock. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.